Christine Brown's 6 children. Inside the lives of her son and daughters with Kody Brown. When fans think about the heart of the Brown family on Sister Wives, one name always stands out: Christine Brown. For years, Christine was known as the cheerful, energetic third wife of Kody Brown, bringing warmth, humor, and emotional strength to one of reality TV's most complicated families. But behind all the drama, the separations, and the headlines, Christine has always said the most important part of her life is something else entirely: her 6 children. Over the course of her nearly 3 decades spiritual marriage to Kody, Christine welcomed 5 daughters and 1 son: Aspen, Michael T, Paydon, Gwendolyn, Isabel, and Truly. Yahoo! And today, they're all grown up, living fascinating lives, and in some cases, stirring up plenty of family drama of their own. So let's take a deep dive into Christine Brown's 6 kids, the personalities fans watched grow up on television, and how their relationships with their famous parents have changed over the years. The Brown kids who changed Christine's life. Christine became Kody's third wife in 1994 in a spiritual marriage rooted in their polygamist faith. Over the next 16 years, the couple welcomed 6 children together. Sisterwives.fandom.com. While the Brown family eventually expanded to 18 children across 4 wives, Christine's kids were often seen as some of the most outspoken and independent members of the clan. And according to Christine herself, her kids played a major role in one of the biggest decisions of her life: leaving Kody. In fact, Christine once admitted that watching her children struggle with their relationship with their father made her rethink the marriage entirely. AOL. So, who are these 6 kids who shaped her life and the story of Sister Wives? Let's meet them. Aspen Brown Thompson, the responsible firstborn. First up is the eldest daughter, Aspen Brown Thompson. Born on March 14, 1995, Aspen was Christine and Kody's first child together. And fans quickly noticed she inherited her mom's calm and nurturing personality. Yahoo! Growing up on Sister Wives, Aspen often took on the role of the responsible older sister. With such a huge family, she naturally helped care for younger siblings and cousins. But as she got older, Aspen began carving out a life of her own. She attended the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, where she studied marriage and family therapy. After graduating, she worked as a store manager at the jewelry brand Kendra Scott. The Things. And of course, fans remember the huge moment in her life that played out on the show: her wedding. In 2018, Aspen married Mitch Thompson, a longtime friend from their religious community. Their wedding was emotional for Christine, who has said watching her daughter build a happy relationship made her reflect deeply on her own marriage. These days, Aspen lives a relatively private life compared to some of her siblings, but she remains incredibly close with her mom. Michael T. Brown Padron, the bold rebel. Next comes one of the most outspoken members of the Brown family, Michael T. Brown Padron. Born June 9, 1996, Michael T. quickly developed a reputation for being the bold and adventurous sibling. AOL. Fans will remember that Michael T. shocked parts of the Brown family when she announced she wanted to marry Tony Padron, a relationship that moved faster than some relatives expected. But despite early skepticism, the couple tied the knot in 2016, and their relationship has only grown stronger. Today, Michael T. and Tony have 3 children. Daughter Avalon. Twin sons Archer and Ace. AOL. That means Christine is now a proud grandmother, and she absolutely loves it. Interestingly, Michael T. has often been seen as a bridge between different sides of the Brown family. While many siblings have strained relationships with Kody, Michael T. has sometimes maintained connections with both parents. That dynamic has occasionally stirred up debates among fans who follow every twist of the Brown family drama. Paydon Brown, Christine's only son. Then there's Paydon Brown, Christine's only son. Born August 7, 1998, Paydon grew up as the lone boy among 5 sisters in Christine's household, something fans often saw joked about on the show. Yahoo! But Paydon has also been one of the most controversial voices in the Brown family. As an adult, he joined the National Guard and became active on social media, where he has occasionally spoken openly about family tensions. In interviews and live streams, Payton has shared strong opinions about the breakdown of the Brown family and the dynamics between his father and the other wives. Those comments haven't always been drama-free, but they've definitely kept fans the talking. Outspoken
Despite
the controversies, if there's one Brown
Payton has
sibling
often
who
shown
truly
strong
refuses
loyalty
to
to
stay
his
silent,
mom,
it's
especially
Gwendolyn
after
Brown.
her split from
Born
Kody.
October 15, 2001, Gwendolyn grew up in front of cameras, but as an adult, she's taken control of her own narrative. AOL. Gwendolyn has become known among fans for reacting to Sister Wives episodes online and sharing her honest thoughts about what really happened behind the scenes. And sometimes, those reactions are pretty explosive. She has openly discussed family tensions and complicated relationships within the Brown household. But Gwendolyn has also shared joyful milestones. In 2023, she married Beatrice Queiroz, celebrating their love with friends and family after announcing their engagement the previous year. AOL. She has also spoken publicly about identifying as bisexual, becoming one of several members of the extended Brown family who have shared their LGBTQ+ identity. AOL. Fans admire Gwendolyn for her honesty and willingness to speak openly about her life. Isabel Brown, the quiet fighter. Next is Isabel Brown, whose story became one of the most emotional arcs on Sister Wives. Born June 13, 2003, Isabel grew up dealing with severe scoliosis, a spinal condition that caused intense pain and eventually required major surgery. Yahoo! Fans still remember the heartbreaking storyline when Isabel underwent surgery as a teenager. Christine traveled with her to support her during the procedure, while Kody's absence from the trip sparked intense backlash from viewers. For many fans, that moment symbolized deeper issues in the family dynamic. But Isabel handled the experience with incredible strength. Today, she's moved forward with her life, focusing on school, friends, and building her independence as a young adult. Truly Brown, the youngest and most famous kid. Finally, we have the baby of the family, Truly Brown. Born April 13, 2010, Truly was actually born during the early days of Sister Wives, meaning her entire life has been documented on television. AOL. Fans remember some very emotional moments from her childhood. When Truly was just 3 years old, she suffered acute kidney failure and dehydration, which required hospitalization. Her recovery became a major storyline on the show. AOL. Thankfully, she recovered, and today she's thriving. After Christine left Kody in 2021, Truly moved with her mom to Salt Lake City, Utah, starting a new chapter away from the polygamist family setup. Yahoo! Christine often shares sweet moments with Truly on social media, and it's clear the two have a very close bond. How Christine's kids changed the Brown family forever. Over the years, fans of Sister Wives watched Christine's children grow up in front of the cameras, from toddlers to adults building their own lives. Some are married, some are parents, some are speaking out about family drama. But one thing remains clear. Christine has always been fiercely devoted to her kids. And after leaving Kody in 2021, she built a new life centered around them, eventually finding love again and marrying David Woolley in 2023. Sisterwives.fandom.com. The Brown family may still be complicated, but Christine's relationship with her 6 children remains one of the strongest bonds in the entire story. And if Sister Wives has proven anything over the years, it's this. No matter how messy the family drama gets, Christine Brown's biggest success story will always be her kids. White heavy checkmark if you want. I can also turn this into a more viral YouTube version, with hook, cliffhangers, and before we continue, style storytelling that performs much better for audience retention.